is expected to be low because of voter apathy. She told reporters,
I believe that's becoming a factor. I sometimes believe that people feel that their voice doesn't matter when it certainly does.
however, some voters said
Go confidently.
AM 1200.
Come on. Clap your hands, everybody, like this. Come on.
Good morning, Detroit. Welcome to this special Election Day Inside Detroit broadcast being brought to you by Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Elworthy, MediaLifeDetroit.com, where media is an art, and RoninAmerica.net, customized data solutions for politics and business. Well, today is the day that Detroiters have the opportunity to chart the course for a new beginning. We'll see whether or not Detroiters are as serious as they've claimed to be over the last several months about turning this city in a different direction. I'm happy to say good morning. My first guest this morning, this live Election Day broadcast, is Mr. Al Williams, political consultant of Horizon Group. Good morning, Al.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You don't sound energetic on Election Day.
Man, you know, it's Election Day. I haven't slept in 2 days, but I'm so energetic and so excited about the opportunity of change here in the city of Detroit today.
So, by midnight, will we be smiling or will we be disappointed?
I think by midnight, Detroit will be smiling. I think we're going to have a good mixture of some great elected officials coming into the city council and, more importantly, into the city charter commission.
Well, let me ask you this. What everybody wants to know, there are currently, let's see how many of them, 5 incumbents. Five incumbents
yep.
will all make the cut. And when I say make the cut, I'm talking about the top 9.
Oh, no, I don't believe that. I think 3 incumbents will make the top 9, and 2 are going to have a fighting chance possibly making the top 18.
In addition to that, people, make sure that you know where your voting places are. Unfortunately, this has not been a season of mass information, public service information about voting in this city, which is really un-American, but that's certainly the way that it's been. Make sure that you check and find out where your voting site is, and please don't get frustrated because there will be people who will show up at places that no longer exist, but don't give up.
Yeah, I think, honestly, this is a year of change for the city of Detroit.
Is probably more important than the council.
Yeah, it is.
Because it decides what charter we operate by and what it looks like. So we need to take particularly attention. And I'm telling you, they got some attractive folks running for that charter commission.
Yes, they do.
I looked
Yes,
at that
they do.
charter commission. They got Freeman Hendricks. They got Ken Coleman. They got Teola Hunter. These are veterans. These are people who really know how to go inside a charter and how to develop that charter so that it will work for the people. So.
Today is Election Day in Detroit, and we were talking earlier. Everybody's been consumed with who's on top in the council race, but there's not been a lot of talk about the charter. Why is the charter important?
Well, the charter is really the Bible of the city of Detroit. I mean, if you want to do anything, you've got to have a roadmap. And there's a lot of ways people have been describing the charter in many, many ways. But we have looked at the charter, this bright orange book, for a long time now, especially during the Kwame Kilpatrick and Monica Conyers scandals, I guess, over the last year or so. But the charter really defines what government does. And every single city in this whole state, every township has a charter or a book of ordinances. It's really the rules. Today, the city of Detroit has the opportunity to change the charter. We can look to state law, but do we really want the state to come in and dictate how Detroit works? I don't. You know that. You don't want that, do you?
No.
Charter is the way to go.
Definitely.
Well, tell me what's happening with the workers and the way things are going right now. We know the needs are tremendous.
The needs are very overwhelming. You know, we still don't have the resources we need to accommodate the demand here in the city. But, you know, our people work hard every day. We're trying to do the best job we can, and we look forward to a better department, a better public safety infrastructure here in the city because we want to take care of everybody.
What do you think is one of the most understood or misperceptions people have about the challenges that you all have?
A lot of people tend to blame the ambulance workers because we're so short-staffed. An ambulance might not get to someone's home for a lengthy amount of time, an hour in some cases, and you know, sometimes because people are so worried about their families, they tend to blame the EMS workers. But you know, we have no control of where they send us or when they send us. So you know, that's the biggest one right there.
If Martha Reeves makes the cut, it's a very bold statement about just who Detroit voters really are. Not who they say they are, but who they are. Stephen Henderson of the Free Press, thank you so much. We'll be chatting with you tomorrow. We'll see how accurate that crystal ball of yours is. Thank you so much. Have breakfast with us. Don't go anywhere.
I will.
Coming up next, Ernest Johnson with his Community Coalition T-shirt on here on Inside. What are you saying is happening today?
First of all, we have a very low voter turnout at the polls. We should have no more than 41,000 people vote. The candidates that win will be the candidates with a defined constituency. So that means a person that has a good chance, not a client, Andre Spivey, he has a defined constituency. Somebody you haven't even heard of, Corletta Vaughn, a bishop in the Baptist Church, has a defined constituency.
Baptist churches don't have bishops, so that's another kind of church.
Well, she's over there on East Grand Boulevard. She's got a defined constituency.
Okay.
You've got Abdullah El Amin, okay, a client, but he's got a whole Muslim community, and they've been running ads in various languages. They've been pulling out their people, and they've been trying to get their people to plunk today.
What has been going on a local and national level with these lenders, where they've actually attacked our urban markets. They've had an opportunity to prey on our minority families and put them in some extremely bad situations. And I'm proud to say on a daily basis, we see anywhere from 30 to 40 families who almost have the attitude of giving up. They felt they've had nowhere else to turn, and we've been able to change people's lives.
That makes a difference. I was talking a few minutes ago with Michael Grundy, who lives over there in Rosedale Park, and I mean, one of the healthier communities here in the city of Detroit. And a lot of parents, a lot of families are walking away, just walking away because they are so overwhelmed by what has happened with them when they went in and sometimes things they did not understand when it came to refinancing their homes.
Well,